Welcome to the Gran Destino Tower here at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. We are staying at the Gran Destino Tower here at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida so that we can attend Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. But for today, let's take a tour around this incredible moderate that feels like a deluxe resort. Like, have you stayed here? The design of Coronado Springs is a blend of Mexican and South American colors, textures, angles. The Gran Destino Tower itself is a 15-story expansion to Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. According to Baker Construction, who partnered with Walt Disney World to construct this hotel, it combines Spanish modern elements reminiscent of Antonio Gaudí. Now, he was a designer in Spain. I won't pretend that I remembered who this was, but when I looked him up, I saw pictures of one of my bucket list destinations in Barcelona, Spain, known as the Basilica de la Sagrada Familia. And it's simply breathtaking. This entire resort is breathtaking, but the Gran Destino Tower, it's incredible. Duke's first impressions last night, and if you haven't watched our travel day vlog, definitely take a look at that. He had never stayed here before, and he was actually surprised. We were both talking about how it really feels like a deluxe. It's absolutely gorgeous. 3 things I really love about this lobby. When you first enter, you're struck by the beautiful designs, the very intricate details, the warm colors and textures. Second, the pillars and the metal work on this chandelier structure that connects the lower level with the main lobby. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how someone doesn't just stand here and look up and really just get sucked into the incredible detail that's here. Downstairs in the lower level of the lobby is the Barcelona Lounge, and here you can grab a coffee, even a café de carajillo, if you wish to have a little brandy in your coffee, a little nip if you wish. And of course there's tea and other beverages and snacks, and there's breakfast sandwiches. And then later on in the afternoon, this actually will become a bar lounge offering a wide variety of favorites, some snacks including assorted cheeses. There's also marinated olives, hummus, veggies, and so much more. If you look over here to the right, you can see this really incredible print that has Mickey and Walt on it, and this is pretty much going to be the most overtly Disney, like the biggest Disney detail you're going to see. Otherwise, you're going to have to really look around to see those subtle Mickey shapes around the property. It is just elegant in this hotel. If you look across this lower lobby and onto the other side, next to the staircase that takes you up to the main lobby, you can see this really incredible print that is inspired by the film Destino. Destino is a short film that was a partnership between Walt and Salvador Dali. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's very abstract, it's very Salvador Dali. And if you didn't see our travel day vlog, take a look at that, because we went upstairs to the Dahlia Lounge, which is across from the restaurant Toledo that we dined at. You can see the little subtle nods. If you're not familiar with the short that Disney did with Salvador Dali, it's all based on that story, and I'll show you the mural here in a minute. But what's really nice is there's these really cool old pictures with Walt and Salvador Dali all along the wall here. Isn't it awesome? I love these old black and whites. Like, us Disney nerds know that Walt was a big fan of trains, and he was showing him his private train set that was in the backyard of his house. So much fun. I love the chandeliers. I love the decoration. It's just stunning. I think she's just beautiful. Just stunning. stunning. I love it. I just love it so much. You can see the dancer reflection just like you can in the mural. It's so pretty. Our dining experience at Toledo was fabulous. Also, through this lower lobby, you can walk through the connection hallway that will take you to the main lobby of Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. There is a market. There's a nice lobby with some areas for you to plug in a laptop if you need to do a little bit of work. There's some quick service options. There's the El Mercado de Coronado, which is, of course, a marketplace. So you can grab a lot of quick service items, snacks, cheeses, yogurts, sandwiches, you name it. This is the quintessential grab and go location, but there's also a lot of simplistic breakfast favorites. So eggs, sausage, bacon. There's also an allergy friendly menu. You can talk to the chef if you wish. And of course, if you're looking for those Mickey waffles, you can get those here as well, along with the refillable resort mugs and so much more. Across from here, you're gonna find a cafe. It's kind of like a bar lounge, like a sports bar. There's a lot of typical Americana with like a slight twist in here. It's definitely some good, fun, flavorful food, very low key and laid back. You'll also find the resort's main gift shop here. So if you're looking for any favorites that maybe you missed in the park, or you don't really want to venture into the park because maybe you're here at the convention center for a business trip, but you want to bring a little something back for yourself or a friend or maybe a family member, there's some really great options in here, some that are specific to the resort, along with many that you'll find in the parks. And say you're here for a trip and it's around an event and maybe you didn't get a chance to visit that event, like in this case, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, you can pick up a few items in here: shirts, sweatshirts, spirit jerseys, some ears, bags. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that you could grab and take home. So even if you don't have the opportunity to attend the event, you have these options here if you want to bring a little something back. All right, I am not a fan of talking a lot and sharing. I love sharing all these details, but I don't really like doing it loud and really in front of people who are enjoying their morning coffee or having breakfast with their family, and maybe they're trying to work. So I like to try to wait until I'm outside to show you my face. I don't have a problem doing it so much in the parks. It's a different feel, but if we're in a quieter space, it's a dining establishment, and you know, maybe this family is here and it's their first time, or maybe they're celebrating something special like their honeymoon, or you know, they just haven't been here in 20 years and they're having like a kind of family reunion. I want to make sure that they have the space to enjoy those moments. So coming out from El Mercado, the marketplace that's inside of the main lobby space for Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, you can come out to Villa de Largo, which is a really fun restaurant. It has some really great views. It's really pretty at night because then you can see all the lights from the Destino Tower, and it's absolutely gorgeous. But over there you can get some fun sangria flights, you can get house-made guacamole, and it's a really nice little spot to just kind of relax, recharge, and enjoy the evening if you've had a long park day, or maybe you had a resort day and you're done playing at the pool and you're looking for a fun bite, maybe some good, you know, zero proof mocktails or cocktails. Like that's a really great spot to stop. I actually haven't been there in probably 2 years, so I am basing this off of that experience. So you know, I think it's still okay. I've heard some good things about it still. I think it's still on point, so check it out for yourself. But let's go check out the pool. I took the walkway coming from El Mercado, walking along behind Villa de Largo to the pool. It's just a really nice, simple pool. You will find a poolside bar here where you can get some quick bites and some cocktails. Structure is really fun. I actually really love the details at the very bottom. There's a water feature that goes down the structure. There's a slide, there's an arcade. So if you feel like you need to get out of the sun, because you know, maybe it's the height of summer and it's just a little bit too intense, you can really take a break and you can get yourself out of the sun while still having the opportunity to relax in the pool. This resort is just stunning. I love it so much. I can't get enough. It's really one of my favorite places to be. Well, specifically the tower. What do you think about this location? Are you a fan? Have you stayed at the tower? I know I asked it with our travel day vlog, but in case you haven't seen that, I would like to know if you stayed here. If you haven't stayed here, I want to know where you have stayed on property, if you've had the opportunity to come. I want to know if you have a favorite resort, if you have a resort you're dreaming of. I want to hear all about it. If you have a trip coming up, please tell me all the details. I actually got into 2 different conversations yesterday with cast members who are about to take a trip, and one was telling me all about their experience that is not a Disney destination, and they were really busy, so we had to keep it short. But our server last night is planning a trip to Disneyland, and it was just so much fun to talk to her about the different kinds of churros she's gonna eat, and Lamplight Lounge and Blue Bayou, and all the different plans that she had. It was so much fun, and she kind of like chuckled and She said, I'm so sorry. I'm taking up a lot of your time. And I'm sitting here going, no, I love hearing about people's travel plans. Like, it's my thing. I love it. I'm passionate about travel. So I love hearing about it. And maybe you're not coming to Disney World. Maybe you're planning a trip somewhere else. I would love to hear about that too. Please share it down below. I have seen so many families out here in the evenings playing chess and checkers with their family after a park day and just kind of enjoying the ambiance and the mood and the fountain. It's so much fun. It's definitely some of the underrated things that people don't think about. A lot of people just want to do park open to park close and race and get every little moment inside those parks. And I understand, but at the same time, I highly encourage you to take some time to slow down and enjoy the small moments, enjoy the simple things, because you'll find later, I guarantee that later you're gonna find that those simple moments when you were just relaxing and watching the kids play chess, or maybe you were playing chess, those moments are gonna mean so much to you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me at one of my favorite resorts. I think it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning, and I can't get enough of it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you do everything possible to live your version of a brilliant, bold, beautifully empowered life. Cheers, friends.